Hey, what's up, Street Talks? Eric from the Eric Street Photography blog. So, this is an interesting philosophical thought that I personally have. Is this notion of I. I. So, generally in the past, we haven't been allowed to use the word I, right? Like, do you remember when we were kids, we were doing like, writing composition classes for English or whatever? You're not allowed to say, I think that X, Y, and Z. You were supposed to learn how to say, one might think that da, da, da. So you always have to dance around the whole I thing forever. Now, the problem about that is this. I think, at least, this is me speaking for America, the American system isn't about you positing your own opinion. It's about you trying to discover some sort of ultimate truth that is irrefutable, and this is where we learn how to do essays, make arguments, and so forth. Now, I am of the thought that your own personal opinion is irrefutable because there's no ultimate truth in the world. There's only individual truth, and even individual truth is always in a state of flux. So, using the word I is probably one of the most powerful things that we could do, is that I think that, I believe that, I photograph me, or whatever. And it means that we better talk about what we think and using ourselves as the source of energy rather than quoting other people. And where does this originate from? So actually, if you think about like the ancient Greek poets, it's two people essentially, Homer, and the other guy's name was like Asclepius, or I can't pronounce his name, but essentially he was kind of part soldier and actually part poet. Archilochus or something. Anyways, he was the first poet back in the day to say I feel, I think, and using himself as the perspective, whereas Homer, who constructed the Iliad and so forth, put his own thoughts, souls, and his opinion and idea into the heart and breast of his characters. Now, I think it's so much more interesting that we share our thoughts, our opinion, and using to assert yourself, to consider yourself as the source of your insights, your ideas, and thoughts, rather than to ascribe it to some sort of external force or whatever. So, the more you could use the word I in everyday life, the better. I is the most powerful word, and let's continue to use that to our vocabulary. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Peace out.